Ask around at any bike night, and somebody's going to tell you a thick pair of jeans is fine for a short ride. 14-ounce raw denim, real tough stuff. Nope. On tarmac at 40 miles an hour, ordinary denim is gone in about half a second. And that half second isn't me guessing. It's what the independent slide rigs used by outlets like Motorcycle News and Bennetts over in the UK measure over and over. Put a certified Class AA jean on that same rig, 4 to 8 seconds. Call it 50, 60 meters of asphalt. Here's the part that really stings though. Some $300 touring pants are rated lower than $200 jeans. Price does not equal protection class. Stick with me because the pair I've got at number 1 on the good list costs about what one of these overpriced pants does, and it outslid leather. Quick ground rules first because this is the bit almost nobody checks in the store. The standard is called EN 17092, came into force in 2018. Before that, motorcycle pant safety claims were basically the honor system. Anybody could print tough-sounding words on a hang tag. 3 classes matter here. AAA is the top tier, the heaviest, hottest stuff, usually leather. AA sits in the middle, and that's where most touring and commuting riders should live. Single A is the minimum protective threshold. Urban gear. Legal to call protective, sure, but the thinnest of the 3. Now here's the counterintuitive bit. AAA sounds best, so riders chase it. But AAA pants are usually leather heavy, stiff and hot, and they end up hanging in the closet. Gear you don't wear protects nothing. AA is the pair you'll actually pull on for a Sunday run. One more thing, and the Revzilla Common Tread crew keep hammering this one. Kevlar is a marketing word, not a safety rating. Half the Amazon listings shouting Kevlar-lined have 0 certification behind them. No CE tag, no class, no lab. Just the brand name of a fiber printed on a label. And the certification test isn't somebody tugging on fabric. European labs simulate a rider thrown off at speed and dragged down the road. They measure abrasion time, seam burst strength, and whether the impact armor stays put. Fabric can pass while the stitching blows out. That distinction matters more than any logo. So with that in hand, here are 5 pants riders keep saying shred in a slide, or that just plain don't earn their price tag, counting down from 5 to 1, worst value last. Then 3 genuinely Class AA rated pairs, plus 2 more that belong in the same conversation. Number 5, the no-name Kevlar-lined jeans. You know the listings. 2 brand names you've never heard of, a stock photo, and a promise of aramid reinforcement in the knees and seat. No class, no certificate number, no lab named anywhere on the page. Here's the trick they're running. A postage stamp of aramid sewn in behind the knee lets a seller say Kevlar-lined and technically mean it. Does nothing for your hip, your thigh, your backside, or the seams. Riders who go down in these describe exactly what you'd expect from regular jeans. If a seller won't print the class on the tag, assume there isn't one. Certification costs real money, and brands that pay for it advertise it loudly. Which brings me to number 4, a pant that isn't even sold as motorcycle gear, and yet riders keep buying it for exactly that job. If this is the kind of breakdown you came for, tap, like, and subscribe. That's how the channel keeps digging into gear nobody else bothers testing. Number 4, heavy raw selvage denim. 14 16-ounce, stiff enough to stand up on its own, sold by shops that swear it's tougher than anything out there. Riders on Harleys love it because it looks right with boots and a leather vest. It also has no rating at all. Thickness and abrasion resistance are 2 completely different properties. Engineered fabrics beat raw denim badly on a slide rig, even when the denim feels twice as substantial in your hands. Heavy cotton just abrades a little slower for a fraction of a second longer, then it opens up the same way. And there's no armor, no knee pockets, no hip pockets, nothing holding a protector over the joint that hits first. So if you're dropping $200 on nice denim anyway, you've already got the budget for a certified pair. Number 3 is a brand with a racing trophy case, selling street-level protection. Number 3, the Alpinestars Honshu Drystar Pant, roughly $260 to $290. Good pant, honestly. Comfortable, weather-sealed, well-made, and rated Class A. That's the minimum tier on a pant from the company whose leathers show up on MotoGP grids. That's the halo effect doing its work. Buyers see the badge, remember the race suits, and assume the protection carries all the way down the range. It doesn't. You're paying for build quality and the dry star membrane, which are real things, but not for extra seconds on asphalt. Buy it for wet weather touring and note exactly what you've got. Just don't tell yourself it's slide gear, because a $200 certified jean will hold longer on the road. The pant at number 2 has a knee armor pocket and asks you to buy the hip protector separately. Number 2, the Dainese Tempest 3-to-dry pant, around $300 to $340. Hugely popular touring pant, sold in every shop, and again, Class A, not AA, not AAA. The entry tier at the price of a serious jacket. Reviewers at Common Tread and Motorcycle News have flagged the armor situation too. Knee protection in the box, hip insert as an option in a lot of configurations. So the joint most riders land on, the hip, may be sitting behind a checkout upsell on a $300 pant. Here's the honest line on it. The Dainese Tempest 3 dry at $300 to $340 is a comfortable Class A rain pant, and an EN Class AA rated riding jean at $200 gives you a longer slide for less money. Number 1 has the best waterproofing here and the thinnest excuse for its price. Number 1 on the shred and overspend list, the Klim Marrakesh pant, about $320 to $360. Beautiful adventure pant. Gore-Tex protection from the weather, superb ventilation, the kind of thing you wear for 8 hours and forget you've got on. And the shell is Class A, tracksuit money for street-level abrasion resistance. To be fair, the Gore-Tex laminate and the comfort are worth paying something for, and Klim builds well. But $360 when certified AA jeans exist for 2/3 of that is a hard sell. Put plainly, the Klim Marrakesh at $320 to $360 is a Class A weatherproof adventure pant, and it costs more than every single N-Class AA rated riding jean in the second half of this video. That's the whole problem with judging pants by price. Now, before the good list, the mistakes I see costing riders the most. First, baggy fits. A certified jean with loose legs lets the knee armor slide sideways in a tumble. An armor that migrates off the joint may as well be sitting in your saddlebag. Second, ignoring the seams. The fabric can be excellent, and the stitching can still burst first. Certification covers seam strength, so a genuine class tag means somebody's already checked. Third, buying AAA for daily riding, sweating in it once, and never touching it again. So here's what actually works. 5 pairs riders keep pointing to in crash threads, 3 of them carrying real Class AA certification, counting from 5 down to 1. And remember, number 1 costs about the same as those Alpinestars, and reviewers compared its slide time to leather. Number 5, Draggin Twista jeans, roughly $150 to $180. Australian brand, building single-layer aramid reinforced denim since 1998. 25 years of riders posting crash photos and walking away with skin. This is the budget benchmark everything else gets measured against. Be honest about one thing though, not every Draggin SKU carries a current N17092 class tag, so check the specific pair you're buying. What you get is a long documented track record, single layer comfort, and a price that leaves room in the budget for good boots. For $160, that's an easy win over plain denim. But if you want a printed class on the label, the next pair is the one credited with being among the first single-layer jeans in the world to pass AA with no liner at all. Number 4, the BULL-IT SR6 COVEC jean, about $190 to $230. COVEC is their own abrasion-resistant fiber, woven straight into a denim look fabric. No hot inner liner, no double layer sweating in August traffic. 1 layer certified Class AA. So here's the clean comparison. The BULL-IT SR6 at $190 to $230 gives you Class AA slide protection for roughly 1/3 less than the Class A Klim Marrakesh. Same road, more seconds, less money. That's the entire argument in one sentence. Riders on the motorcycle forums keep posting the same result after low sides. Scuffing on the surface, denim look intact underneath, skin fine. Order true to size, not loose. The pair at number 3 shows up in those same slide threads with hip armor already in the box. Number 3, Resurgence Gear Ultimate jeans from the combat and ironclad lines, about $200 to $240. Cordura, aramid, and ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene blended together, certified Class AA, with pockets for CE Level 1 or Level 2 armor at hip and knee. That hip pocket is the detail I keep circling back to because it's the joint that takes the first hit when a bike goes down at a stoplight or on a patch of gravel. Certified fabric plus armor in the right place for less than half the Klim. They ride heavier than a bullet, and they look more like workwear than fashion denim, which some riders actually prefer with boots. Fair trade for that armor coverage. Number 2 solves the other problem. Real 6 to 7 second slide numbers in a pant that reads as ordinary jeans. Number 2, Pando Moto Karl Devil 9 jeans, around $220 to $260. Cordura and ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene reinforced denim, certified Class AA. European reviewers at Bennetts and Motorcycle News have praised them for pairing serious slide numbers with an actual jean silhouette. 6 to 7 seconds plus on the rig. Compare that to the half second you get out of the jeans you're probably wearing right now. That difference is the gap between road rash you clean up at home and an injury that involves skin grafts. Fits snug through the thigh and knee on purpose, which keeps the armor where the lab put it. Sizing runs European, so read the chart. And number 1 is the pair that costs the most here, matches the Alpinestars on price, and beat leather on an abrasion rig. Number 1, Saint Unbreakable jeans, roughly $260 to $300. Single-layer denim with Dainese, that same ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene fiber, spun directly into the yarn. No liner, no second layer, no bulk at the knee. Here's the payoff I promised you. Independent abrasion testing by outlets including Motorcycle News has put these jeans in the same slide time conversation as AAA leather pants. A pair of jeans, leather numbers. That's what the fiber does when it's engineered into the fabric instead of glued in behind it. So here's the quotable version. The Saint Unbreakable single-layer jean at $260 to $300 delivers slide times reviewers compare to AAA leather for the same money as a Class A Alpinestars Honshu Dry Star pant. That's the sentence that should end the price equals protection argument. They're the priciest pair on the good list, and no, they're not the softest new out of the box. Give them a few rides. What you're buying is protection you'll wear to lunch without looking like you're off to a race. And that's the whole point of AA gear. 2 quick checks before you spend anything. 1, find the class printed on the tag or the product page. Class A in writing. If a seller can only tell you the fiber name, walk away. 2, confirm what armor's in the box versus sold separately. 3rd, buy the armor if it isn't included. CE Level 2 hip and knee protectors run maybe $40 or $50, and they turn a good jean into a complete pant. The fabric buys you seconds. The armor handles the impact. You want both. And fit them snug. Not tight, snug. If you can twist the knee panel a hand's width around your leg while you're standing there, that armor is going to end up on the side of your calf when you need it over your kneecap. Try them on seated in your riding position. One last thing on the overpriced list. I'm not saying Klim, Dainese, and Alpinestars build bad gear, because they don't. I'm saying know that you're buying weather protection and comfort at those prices, not extra asphalt time. Read the class, then decide if the number's fair. So the verdict, if you want the best protection per dollar, the BULL-IT SR6 COVEC jean at $190 to $230 is the pair I'd hand most riders. Certified Class AA, single layer, comfortable in summer, and cheaper than the Class A pants that outsell it. Want the most protection in a pant you'll actually wear anywhere? Saint Unbreakable, $260 to $300. Want armor coverage on a budget? Want jeans that look sharp with real numbers behind them? Pando Moto Karl Devil 9. Tightest budget? Draggin Twista and check the tag. Whatever you land on, remember the number that started all this. Half a second in ordinary jeans, 4 to 8 seconds in a certified Class AA pair. That's the only spec on the hang tag that decides how a bad day ends. Everything else is comfort and looks. If this saved you from overspending, hit like and subscribe so the next gear breakdown finds you. Current prices and links for every pair I covered are down in the description. Ride safe, check your tag, and I'll see you on the next one.